Luka or prime Tracy McGrady?
Luka Dončić for sure. No doubt about it.
Would you rather Luka Dončić at his peak or Kevin Durant at his peak?
The video game.
We're hoping to get a future all-star.
I'm on a jetpack. And
It's not. What is going on, you guys? Back with another episode of After the Whistle with Mr. Maxey and myself. We did it. You guys did it. We hit 100 subscribers. So thank you, everybody, to who subscribed. Thank you to everybody who shared our content, who followed us on all our platforms. Continue to watch us daily. We really appreciate it. Thank you a lot for 100 subscribers. And we'll make sure to keep pumping out this content. And our next goal is 200. So try and get us to 200. Obviously, we got to start out small. So try and get us to one. Let's get to 150. 150.
Krillin thanks you all. Thank you guys.
Do you think
I'm Krillin.
Do you think Krillin solos Batman?
Yes.
Batman has prep time.
Oh, then maybe I don't know.
Batman with prep time, is undefeated. But tonight we're just gonna talk about more basketball stuff. Obviously, the Lakers got eliminated. That's number one on the list. They lost to another Jamal Murray game winner. And
you know who's still in the playoffs? 76ers.
The 76ers did win the night. We're recording this on the 30th, so Tuesday. So they did win. Tyrese Maxey went off for 44,
I think.
44.
Maybe. I don't know. I was just watching the game.
He had 40 plus. So Maxey did it again. He will be getting max dollars this summer in free agency. It was looking bleak for the Sixers, and they almost lost, but they came through in the clutch. So now Game 6 will be going back to Philly, and hopefully they can force a Game 7, which could be anybody's game. But so now with the Lakers, it's not too much on the game exactly. It is just, where do we think LeBron's gonna go in the offseason?
All right, let me give you my take.
Okay.
Here is where LeBron James is going to go this offseason. He's not going to sign with the Lakers. It's all going to start in the draft. 76ers, they're going to draft
Jesus Christ.
Bronny James. Okay, hear me out. We only got Joel Embiid and we got Tyrese Maxey, the only two guys that are on contract still. But, I mean, Tyrese Maxey, that's a rookie extension type thing, so it's different, but we still have his rights, okay?
Right.
And then Embiid. That's it. Everyone else, gone. Goodbye. I only want Kelly Oubre, and if Nicholas Batum still got it in him, I'll take him back. Everybody else, get out, please. All right? Thank you. We're gonna draft Bronny James because we're gonna take that chance. You know, we need a defensive point guard out there. You know, that's what Kyle Lowry's doing for us. You know, Bronny James, that could be us. You know, might as well. And then in the free agency, we're gonna sign LeBron James. All right, he wants to go to contender, and he wants to play with his son. It's perfect. It's perfect. And look, here's what's gonna happen. LeBron's gonna go to the 76ers. They're going to win 72 games next season. And then in the playoffs, they'll sweep the whole way. They're going to play. Who do I want to take? Who do I want to take for next year's playoffs from out the West? I'm going to take OKC Thunder out West next year. And then boom, we're going to win. And I'll have Maxey get finals MVP for real. LeBron's the GOAT then. LeBron would be better than Jordan. And that's my clip. Do you disagree? Because you're wrong if you do.
It's pie in the sky, man. Pie in the sky. If this actually does happen, I'll give you like $100 if this actually does happen.
You know
That'd
who
be
still
crazy.
owes us money?
Q. Yeah, Q. Q, run us our bread, yo. Run us our bread.
The
James
Memphis
Quinn,
Grizzlies. Memphis
run.
Grizzlies will have more wins than the Lakers.
Yeah, James Quinn, run us our bread, bro. We need our money. Um, so yeah, LeBron and the Lakers lost in 5, and there's a lot of questions for this Lakers team. Uh, there are already rumors that were swirling that D'Lo would not be returning back to the team. He would decline his player option. Um, there's rumors that Darvin Ham will be very unlikely to return back, and there's questions up in the air for LeBron, whether he retires, he stays with the Lakers, or he goes to be a free agent and he goes to any team he wants. Um, in all seriousness, I think I can rule out him retiring. I don't see LeBron retiring. Like, I think that's like the. I don't think he's going to retire. I really
That'd
don't.
be crazy.
It would be really crazy if LeBron just decided to up and retire, especially with one more year left on his deal, because he has a player option as well. Um, LeBron has already stated multiple times he wanted to play with his son, but I think I can rule out him retiring. It will be so weird and just shocking if LeBron just decided to retire abruptly, no farewell tour, no nothing. This was just his final season. I feel like we would all know if it was LeBron's final season because he would be like, "This is going to be my last year." Um. So, question: do you think LeBron James gets his jersey retired in LA?
Yes, no doubt.
Is it going to be the 6 or the 23? Probably the year they won the chip, right? So he wore 23.
I don't know. Maybe both.
Nah, I don't think they're going to do both. I don't think they do both. I think they probably do 23 because that's the year they won the chip. So I think they probably retire 23.
Maybe. I don't know.
You think AD gets his number retired?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because they were retired 3. So I think I don't know. I think honestly, hate me. I think AD has a higher chance of getting his jersey retired than LeBron. Like, I feel like they both should because
I don't know. LeBron's just been there longer, so.
Oh yeah, I think LeBron's played more games in LA than Ben Simmons has played career games. That's really sad.
Why do you like?
That's dude. That's really sad. LeBron.
Yeah, I know it's sad. All right, I'm a Ben Simmons fan. Okay.
LeBron has played more games for the Lakers than Ben Simmons has in his career. That's terrible. Do you think? What else happened? Who else got eliminated? Oh, the Pelicans. They got eliminated. That we don't really.
No one cares.
No one cares. No one really cared. The Suns got eliminated. Did we already talk about that? No. The
Nope.
Suns got eliminated. They have $300 million tied up in the 3 players, basically. KD, Beal, Book got swept. And for round 2, do you want to talk about round 2? When round 2 starts, or do you want to give your prediction?
Yeah, we can do that one round when it starts.
Okay, because I know we have that matchup already set, and I didn't know if you wanted to actually give your prediction on that round or on that game series. Does what if you're the Suns GM? What do you do?
If I'm the Suns GM, what do? I quit.
That's probably the worst job to have. like honestly, I'd rather have the Pistons job than be with the Suns. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Because
it's like this. It's like you're working at Sheets, right? Okay, you're working at Sheets, and they it's like you only done cashier your whole time there. You've been there for like a year and a half. You only done cashier, and then one day like, all right, we need you in the kitchen, and it's like rush hour right now, and like there's like mad people, and we all have to go to a meeting, and it's only gonna be you, right? And so you're in the kitchen, and there's like cheese, but there's no bread. And there's burgers, but there's no buns.
Stop, bro. This is too much.
It's like that's kind of what it is.
Yo, I used to work at Sheets. This is too much PTSD right now, bro. This is too much
So
PTSD.
you're just sitting there and everyone's like, yo, I need this. Yo, you need that. But you only got like hamburgers, like just straight hamburgers, no buns, no tomatoes, no lettuce, just straight hamburgers.
This is
And
so
that's
much
basically the
PTSD.
Suns.
So honestly, yeah, I would rather have any other job than this job because you have so much money tied up into three players. Beal has
No trade
undoubtedly
clause.
undoubtedly the worst contract in the NBA with a no trade clause. So you really can't just trade him anywhere, and he's going to be paid $50 million. KD will be paid $50 million. Book is almost at $50 million. So you have $150 million tied up into three players. You can't get any. You can't get any depth. You might fire your coach, which is crazy because I didn't really think this Frank Vogel really fit. If I'm the Suns, I'm just gonna.
You forgot the most important part. They don't have any draft picks till 2030.
They don't. Their only draft pick they have until then is a second round pick this draft.
This draft.
After that, they do not have another draft pick for.
Hear me out. Hear me out. That second round pick, you draft Bronny James, right?
Oh my god! Not this again.
LeBron is sitting there like, I only want to play with my son. You're only gonna trade me to the Suns. Only thing you can get is Bradley Beal. LeBron got that power, all right? And then boom, Bradley Beal's on the Lakers with AD. Beal wanted to go to the Lakers in the first place. AD wanted to play with Bradley Beal. Now he got it. And then LeBron's on the Suns with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. And they make the play-in next year. And they lose.
Oh my god. That's terrible. Honestly, yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, they don't have any draft picks after this year until 2030. So for the next 5 to 6 years, they're probably going to be in purgatory.
Hear me out. Another take. All right. You draft Bronny James if you're the Suns, right? So then you're like, okay, we have Bronny James. All right. We can trade you him. And let's say you're the Grizzlies. We'll trade you Bronny James, but you got to give us every single draft pick. Because if you trade us those draft picks, you're guaranteed LeBron in the free agency, okay? So you're basically trading draft picks for LeBron. And then boom, they get it. So then the Suns have some draft picks and they can work around it, rebuild their team up, and then boom. It's that simple. I'm a good GM.
Yeah, don't hire you as your GM, bro. You're gonna get fired if you do that. Honestly, first of all, if you are the Suns GM, if you ever pulled that off, like you get like a pay raise because like you just traded away Bronny James for all the Memphis Grizzlies draft picks. Like,
okay, I meant to say like first round picks. You know, like
I'm saying that's still like 6 years worth of first round picks. Like,
yeah,
that's golden right there. Yeah, I think the Suns they're cooked. They're cooked. I think they're gonna probably convince themselves that they're probably gonna fire their coach, and then they'll probably just convince themselves we didn't get time to gel and we can run it back, knowing that's not gonna happen, and the same outcome will happen next year. So they're cooked. The Suns are cooked. If you're a Suns fan, why? That's the main question. I feel like that's like the weirdest team to be a fan of.
facts. Do that. My job was a fan of the Suns.
Yeah, that's probably like the weirdest team. I'm trying to think of another team. Yeah, like why would you want to be a Suns fan for? If you don't live in Phoenix, like if you live in any other part of the world, why do you like? Yeah, I want to be a Suns fan.
I think being a Magic fan's weird.
Nah, they're cool.
I think being a Timberwolves fan is weird. I mean, I know I understand they got Anthony Edwards now, but you live in Frederick, Maryland. Why are you a Timberwolves fan?
Yeah, thanks for telling everybody where we live.
Okay, come on, it's pretty obvious.
Jesus Christ. Thank you for telling everybody where we live.
You can just Google my name and it'll pop up, you know?
Yo, stop telling this information. Yo, what is wrong with you?
Google
Yo,
my name, got news articles from the Frederick Post, you know?
yo, they're gonna know where you. Yo, you
Hey,
are
you can look up your name and boom.
not. No.
First team all county. Like, what do you
Oh
mean?
my god! Now these, dude, I'm telling you, when we get like mad subscribers, there's gonna be people that do their homework and they're gonna start googling pictures from, and they're gonna get pictures from you in like middle school. Like, yeah, you're cooked, bud.
Well, I would scrub the internet when that starts to happen.
Yeah, you're cooked, bud. You're done. You are done.
I would go and report my mom's Facebook and then boom, it's all gone.
All right, and then that's really it we have for the playoffs. So yeah, I do have a couple would you rather's now.
All right.
A couple of them. Here we go. We're gonna do a would you rather Damian Lillard edition. All right. So we're
Okay.
gonna do a would you rather. Would you rather Damian Lillard or Tyrese Maxey?
Tyrese Max.
Damian Lillard or CJ McCollum?
Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard or Trey Young?
It's a hard one. I would go Damian Lillard.
They're both kind of cones on defense.
Literally, like that's like
At this point,
I'm like in my head, I'm sitting there thinking like it's just like Dame's a little bit less of a terrible defender. Like I
because
mean,
he's
but
bigger.
you are just taking terrible for terrible, but it's like just a little bit less terrible. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of even, really.
Honestly,
But
go ahead.
Damian Lillard has that like top guy DNA
Dog
in
him.
him. So yeah, so
Would you rather Damian Lillard or Jamal Murray?
Damian Lillard.
Uh,
Jamal Murray's not even an all-star, dog.
okay, come on.
You gotta
Let's not do
understand
that. Let's not do that. There's so many top guards in the NBA in general, and there's so many in the West. If Jamal Murray played in any other era, he's an all-star. Let's not even do that. He's all NBA, first of all, if he plays in any other time.
No,
If he played in the early,
you're wrong. You're incorrect.
If he played in like 2013, he probably would be all NBA. Like the best point guards were Tony Parker. Okay, Jamal Murray is definitely better than Darren Williams.
No,
Come on,
Nah.
how?
he's not.
Darren
Not at all.
Williams, when he was in Brooklyn, Darren Williams was good, but Jamal Murray is like better. He can shoot better.
I mean, in Brooklyn, maybe, but I
in,
just talking about in
in
general.
Utah?
I thought you were talking about in general. I'm like, dude, like,
Oh no, in general, I would take Jamal Murray over Darren Williams.
What?
Yes.
Darren Williams was the people were arguing as the second best point guard in the league. People were arguing as the best point guard in the league, but a lot of people were saying best. I mean, second best because Chris Paul. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what?
If this was like again, if this was any other era, Jamal Murray would be all NBA. Because let's look at who Jamal Murray. Let's look at all the guards in the West: Fox, Curry, Luka, SGA, and Ja didn't even play this season. So that's 5 guards just right there that are going to get the popular vote. Like Jamal Murray is really good. Is Jamal Murray? If let's say the Nuggets, no, well, if Jamal Murray retires this year, is he a Hall of Famer?
No,
If they win a chip this year, is he a Hall of Famer?
no,
Really?
he hasn't done anything.
I mean, like, okay, first of all, Darren Williams averaged 16 and 8 for a career. So,
Yeah, we're 16 and 8.
yes.
What is Jamal Murray's career average?
Yeah. So hold on, let me look up.
But you also got to understand that Darren Williams played a long time. You know,
I was about to just take his prime. Jamal Murray, his career is wow. That's lower than what I thought. Really,
what is it?
he averages 17 and 4.
Yeah.
That's very surprising for a career. I thought Jamal Murray.
Why is that surprise? He just only does good in the playoffs. Like he's not a regular season type of guy.
Nah, because even last year he hovered around 20 points last year. Then he didn't play the 1 year because of his ACL. And so for the last 3 years, he's been a 20 point per game scorer.
Only 20 points.
I mean, 21, 20, and 21.
Yeah. Come on.
So, I mean,
and that's in this league as the second scoring option on the team.
Deron Williams in his prime. So we're taking from, I'm going to go from 08 because that's where, no, I'm actually going to go from 07 because he was 12th in MVP voting. What the hell? Deron Williams was
not understand how good he was. Like,
so I'm going to go from his prime was from 07, 08, and I'll say from till 2012. That was his prime. And in those seasons, he averaged 19 and 10.
That's better than Jamal Murray. Like, and you gotta understand, he didn't score much back then. So, like,
he was a dog for assisting. Okay, maybe I will retract my previous statement.
Like,
so, I don't know. I don't. He 3-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA. But I mean, I feel like
Jamal in MVP voting.
He was 1 year.
Murray has never been even close to that.
He was 12th in MVP voting 1 year, and then 1 year he came 9th.
Yeah, come on now, lock in.
I mean, give Jamal Murray like what 5 or 6 more years, his averages will go up.
No, they won't.
Nah, I think they will.
He's in his prime now. How old is Jamal Murray? Like 26?
I'm gonna look it up right now. Just give me a second. So you don't think Jamal Murray will be better all time than Deron Williams?
No, nowhere close.
Really? I just feel like Jamal Murray, it's just, I mean, he won't really get the respect because people will say, oh, he's not an all-star, but it's like in the era he played in, there was a lot of good guards. Like a lot of good guards. You must
understand. Like
Jamal Murray, by the way, is 20. He's 27.
Yeah, he's not getting no better.
Nah, so I'll probably say okay. Now I might
understand. Yes, he's really good. All right, he is really good. He's really good, and it does suck that he's not on an all-star team. If he was out east, he probably would have made an all-star team. But when we're talking about these guys and comparing them back and forth between different decades and stuff, you have to keep it like relative. You have to understand that the all-star team is the best of the best. All right. Jamal Murray in this league is not the best of the best. Back then, maybe if you dropped him in then, he probably would have maybe been better. I don't know. But we have to compare it league to league. If he's not the best here, comparing it to then for like an all-star teamer like that, like he would be whatever it was back then as well, you know?
I think it's hard because he plays behind Jokic and Jokic does so much, like because he's such an offensive juggernaut and just a all-time great player. So I definitely think it's hard for him to have these crazy assist numbers. One, because Jokic is going to rack up already a lot of assists. In terms of scoring, they pretty much have
Jamal Murray is a score first guard. Like he's not going to go out there and get a bunch of assists, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, but obviously, like, so
either way, if he didn't have Joker, he's not a passing guard. You know, he's a score first guard.
Yeah, so I think his scoring numbers will be around, instead of the hovering around 20, they'll probably be around 25.
But you got to understand, Jamal Murray, he plays off of Joker. Joker gets him open. Joker is the reason why he's scoring a lot. Like,
Jamal Murray has a bag too.
He has a bag, but 25 per game bag, I don't know.
I think if you plopped him in Deron Williams' time in his prime, like I said, the later 2000s, early like 2010s, I don't think the assist numbers probably won't be as high. I really didn't think Deron Williams passed like that. I really thought he was around like 7, 8 assists. I didn't know he was around 11 or 10, 11, 12 assists. That's like, damn.
You're sleeping on Deron Williams.
I really didn't know. I thought like, I always remember Deron Williams. First of all, I always remember Deron Williams in those light blue Jazz jerseys. Yeah. I remember his sick crossover where it was just like Like it was like that AI crossover was like just a snatch. Like it was just like I remember it was like that. I do remember him scoring a lot, but I don't remember him like really dishing out the rock like that. Maybe it's just me.
One of the best in the league, man.
So yeah, I don't even know where we were going. So Jamal Murray's not a Hall of Famer. If he let's say he wins, let's say they win 2 more rings. Let's say he ends with 3 rings.
He's not first ballot. I don't know if he's second ballot. He might be third ballot. He might not even be third ballot. Like, no.
I think Jamal Murray will get in. I think he'll get in. Eventually, he'll get in.
Has he ever been an All-Star? He might have been.
No, but like I said, no, he's not gonna be an All-Star because one,
he has no awards. He just has rings because he's played with a top 15 player of all time. Like,
I mean, okay, yeah, but I'm okay. Yes. So is Jamal Crawford a Hall of Famer?
I don't think so. Like
3 6-man of the years, like
6-man of the year. Who freaking cares? Like,
I'm just saying, like, so I'm trying to think of like a player, that like, like if Embiid retires, he's a Hall of Famer.
yes, he won an MVP.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like players that never had like
awards,
but they won rings. They don't have the awards, but they have the rings. But they played pivotal parts in those rings. Like, I'm trying. I can't really. What is Robert? Is Robert Horry in the? Is he in the Hall of Fame? He does have 7 rings though.
So. Okay, but he's literally a role player. You know.
Okay, well he's not in the Hall of Fame. He does have 7 rings.
He's a role player.
I know. I'm trying to think of just like a player that was like a very pivotal part, but has no awards. Let me see. He probably has a couple All-Stars. Yeah, he does. I don't know. Well,
Chris Middleton.
Now he made an All-Star team. I think he made 2.
Oh yeah, he has been an All-Star. Yeah, but he's not a Hall of Famer.
Nah, he's a Hall of Famer.
He is not a Hall of Famer.
He'll get in.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
How is
Chris Middleton a Hall of Famer?
You're just saying that because it's Chris Middleton, and like he didn't just have a 40-point game the other night.
Yeah, Chris Middleton, a Hall of Famer.
He'll probably get in.
Yeah, he has the same amount of chance of getting in, just like Jamal Murray.
Look, Chris Middleton, a 3-time All-Star and a champion. Averaged 17, 5, and 4 for a career. I just want to let you know. Hold on. I think
that's like nothing.
I think this guy is in the Hall of Fame. Hold on. Just give me a second. Bet. Yeah, this guy's in the Hall of Fame.
If he's before 1980, it does not count.
When he played before 1980, no, it does count.
Okay, no. We'll say anything before Kareem does not count. So I think Kareem was 72, I think.
No, he played after Kareem.
Okay, who is it?
It's Vlade Divac.
Yeah, because he's a foreign player.
That doesn't matter.
That does matter. It's not NBA Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's right.
Basketball
I keep forgetting about that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that. Oh, because it also includes your college stats too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Because for the every time I think of Vlade Divac, I'm like, why is he in the Hall of Fame? He has 1 All-Star appearance. I keep forgetting that.
So Chris Middleton, who didn't have a crazy college career, and
Chris Middleton has a gold medal though, I thought. Let me look it up. I thought wasn't he on one of those teams? Wasn't he on like a FIBA team?
He might have been on a gold year.
He might have been on a FIBA team. No, it doesn't say he is. Nah, it doesn't say he is.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe it's just me. You really don't think Murray will be a Hall of Famer?
Who?
You don't think Murray will be a Hall of Famer?
Oh, they said Mario. I was like,
okay. Do you think he gets his jersey retired?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm trying to think of players that would get their jersey retired. That's like, where does Katie get his jersey retired? Definitely not in Brooklyn.
If OKC wants to do it,
Yeah,
they kind of don't want to, from what I've heard. But
he gets his number retired in Golden State.
no, he's there for 2 years.
2 Finals MVPs.
Don't matter. It's 2 years.
Yo, you're so pessimistic, bro. Nah, he's probably gonna get it retired.
That's like Kawhi getting his number retired for the Raptors. Like,
nah, he probably will get his number.
He will not get his number retired.
How? He brought them. He was a Finals MVP of their only championship,
and he left right away. He was there for 6 months.
That's fine by me. Look, yeah, so you're telling me if LeBron James goes to Philly, wins Finals MVP for the city of Philadelphia, and then retires, y'all wouldn't retire his number? No,
we would not. No.
That's the last championship y'all have gotten since when?
82, I think.
So, like, basically what? Like 40 years? Over 40 years.
And they would not retire his jersey. No.
Nah, I think Kawhi gets his jersey retired.
Fans of Toronto don't even mess with Kawhi like that. They would rather support Kyle Lowry or DeMar DeRozan.
They'll get their number retired, but I think Kawhi will probably get his number retired.
Nah, dog.
I mean, I think teams retiring jerseys, I mean, it definitely is up in the air because I don't understand why Shaq got his jersey retired before Dwight Howard. Like, I still don't understand why, because
they usually wait a little bit before retiring numbers.
I mean, but even still, like when people talk about like the best Orlando Magic player, I think of Dwight Howard. I don't think of Shaquille O'Neal.
Like, I think of Markelle Fultz.
I think of Jameer Nelson. I'm trying to think.
I just realized I don't think the Lakers can retire LeBron's number 6 because it's already retired. Because
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Yeah, I just realized that.
Yeah, that's right. So they'll probably just retire.
23.
Yeah. I do have another would you rather though.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather Vince Carter edition? Would you rather Vince Carter or Jimmy Butler? As you ponder that, let me get my charger really quick.
Ooh, I don't know Vince Carter's total playoffs. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Give me Jimmy Butler. I'm taking Jimmy Butler over Vince Carter. Vince Carter was not good in the playoffs. Yeah, if I believe correctly.
Are you talking about when he was in Toronto?
Toronto and the Nets. He wasn't good. He folded every time. And his regular season is really good, but it's not good enough to where I'm like, all right, yeah. Jimmy Butler been to the finals 2 times. I value that. Like, Jimmy Butler is a playoff guy. Vince Carter just jumped high, I'm joking. Vince Carter is really good. Like, it's a really tough question.
That is a really tough question.
But yeah.
Because I feel like if you give one, I feel like Vince Carter didn't really have a lot of help in Toronto. To be honest,
he had a Hall of Famer. Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady was there for before Tracy McGrady was actually Tracy McGrady. I was saying like really in his prime in Toronto, he didn't really have a bunch of help.
Yeah, I can't name a single.
I just say I can't really, besides Michael Olowokandi in an old.
Oh, wasn't Andre Bargnani on that team?
He might have been. I think he was. I don't know. I can't even, like besides Michael Olowokandi
and then Muggsy Bogues.
Old Hakeem Olajuwon.
Old Hakeem was on there.
I can't remember.
Yeah, 2 Hall of Famers.
I can't remember another player that really played during that time, but yeah, so Vince Carter,
white guy, Bob Sara. I think he played on that team.
Couldn't even tell you.
Wrong, no.
Vince Carter or Paul Pierce.
Oh, give me. Ooh. I don't want to make people mad because I just said the whole playoff thing in the finals. I kind of want to go Vince Carter, but I don't know. It's tough. I'm biased. I'll be honest. I'm just biased. I don't like Paul Pierce. I just never liked Paul Pierce. So I'm gonna just say Vince Carter, but I don't know if that's even. I don't know. Vince Carter.
Paul Pierce didn't really do. I feel like Paul Pierce. I'm gonna go with Paul Pierce because he was one of the top. I mean, he was probably what, a top 10 player for a couple years.
Was he? I don't think so.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up his stat. I mean, I'm
He
gonna
had
look.
like one good year of over 25 or something like that. Everything else was like,
I'm gonna see.
okay.
So Paul Pierce actually came in MVP voting 5 times in his career. So
Yeah.
5 times in his career, he was MVP voting. So in '01, that's when it started. He was 13th in MVP voting. Then the next 2 years, he was 11th. And then he made third team All NBA twice in that span. All Star. He got stabbed. That's why I think he got the most improved player. Or which year was that? Because it says most improved player. Because he went from 21 to about 27 points a game. And then, so I mean, he was, like I said, I think being All NBA, you had to be at least top 15.
No,
So, yeah, you had to
not
be,
back then. No.
yeah, because there's only 5 guys per team, so you have to
Yeah,
be.
but it was positions, so it's different.
That is true.
Now it's like that, but
So Paul
but
Pierce has 10. He's a 10-time All Star and a 4-time All NBA, Finals MVP, as we know.
yeah, but Vince Carter,
I'm about to look. I'm about to look. Vince Carter
he might have been more All NBA.
Vince Carter was actually a 2-time All NBA and an
2 time.
8-time All Star, and he was,
Oh,
first of all,
okay.
he
So
on Vince Carter in his rookie season, even though it's very much of a long shot, he won Rookie of the Year and he was 16th in All Star All MVP voting. Then his second year, he was 10th in MVP voting and made third NBA All NBA third team in his second year.
yeah.
So he went from 18 and 5 to 25. Then he was 11th in MVP voting with 27. All Star, All Star, All Star, and then he was 13th in MVP voting in 04, 05.
See, but it's harder for Vince Carter. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know too sure, but I'm pretty sure he was labeled a guard and Paul Pierce was a small forward. Let's be honest. Kobe. We have Steve Nash. We have freaking Tracy McGrady.
Mm-hmm.
We got all these guys he had to go up against for that guard position. So I understand it. You know, there's context to these things where we're talking about the past here, and we kind of lose that sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't even know the full context right now.
So you're taking Paul Pierce.
No, I'm not taking Paul Pierce. I'm taking Vince Carter.
Vince Carter. Oh, okay. So Vince Carter or Jason Tatum.
You know, I'm gonna go Tatum. Yeah, I'm gonna go Tatum.
People are not gonna like you for this. I really hope you know that.
Tatum over Vince Carter. Yeah.
I don't think people are really not gonna like you for that. Vince Carter or Carl. I was like, not him. Vince Carter or Carmelo Anthony.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter or Rajon Rondo.
Oh, Vince Carter for sure. Rondo sucks.
Vince Carter or I'm trying to think of another guy. Vince Carter or Chris Middleton.
Vince Carter, obviously.
Okay. I'm just trying to see where we're at.
That's worse than Rajon Rondo.
All right, so because I had I threw the Carmelo Anthony one, so I was like, all right, let me see where this guy is at. Vince Carter or Jaylen Brown.
Vince Carter.
Okay. I'm trying to think of guys that he played with in his era. No, I was gonna say him, but it probably wouldn't really make a lot of sense if I said that guy. No, you're gonna be like, you're dumb, and that was gonna be a bad name.
Who are you gonna say?
I was gonna say Vince Carter or Kyrie Irving. Or is it
know?
is it closer? Do you think?
Oh, I think it is closer.
Really? Oh, Vince Carter or Klay Thompson?
I don't know about that one. I think I'm gonna go Kyrie Irving on it though. I think I'll go Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving over Vince Carter?
Yeah, I think go
I
Kyrie
would
Irving.
too.
Yeah.
So Vince Carter or Klay Thompson?
I don't know. It's kind of hard.
Because Klay Thompson, I mean Vince Carter, Klay Thompson never had to carry a team. Vince Carter kind of did, and he really didn't have help beside till he got to the.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with it. I think I might say Klay Thompson, boy. I think I might do it just because, yo, Klay Thompson, he's really underrated for what he did for the Warriors, man.
So if
You go and look at all those clutch playoff series where they needed some wins,
that is
Thompson
true,
was like doing 40s in the freaking playoffs, bro.
Vince Carter or Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, Vince Carter.
Okay.
Vince Carter's basically Donovan Mitchell, but 6'6".
Yeah, Vince Carter or DeMar DeRozan?
Vince Carter.
Yo, that's so fast.
Yeah. Come
You're-
on. That's
You're
not
making
even
it seem like DeMar DeRozan's poo.
because he is.
They basically got to the same place in the or in the playoffs for the most part.
LeBron too.
LeBron too. Stop, yo. You're funny.
He said
Yeah.
it like a girl. You're funny.
Wow. Vince Carter or Pascal Siakam?
Vince Carter.
Yeah, I'm about to just start throwing out nasty names out there. I'm gonna start just throwing out the nastiest names. Yeah, I think Klay Thompson makes sense because he played in the scheme, but if Klay Thompson was on the Raptors, would he come in MVP voting?
No.
That's why I'm like, one did more with less. Like Vince Carter did average like 20. He averaged 26 one year. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just
It's hard. It's hard.
It definitely is. But is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, that's everything.
Oh, that's what I should have said.
What?
Damian Lillard or prime John Wall?
Damian Lillard. Hey, I love me some prime John Wall, and I feel he's underrated, but it's Damian Lillard. Come on now. Because Damian Lillard was going up against a prime John Wall, and yeah.
Never mind. Well, Damian Lillard or prime Deron Williams?
Damian Lillard.
Damn, I keep forgetting Dame is top 20 or top 75.
Yeah, like what?
That's so nasty, bro. That's so nasty.
How is that nasty?
I just don't.
Darren Williams never averaged 30.
Just so you have to average 30 to get in the top 75.
I don't even know. Damian Lillard got his team to the conference finals
okay.
with Alan Crabb starting.
What?
Like, come on.
Yo, stop. Okay,
Like, come on.
Damian Lillard when he was in Portland or Luka right now?
Oh, Luka.
Okay.
I want you to give me these Luka ones. I want you to.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Luka. Okay, would you rather Luka or KD?
Like right now or
Well, right now it's obviously Luka, but I'm talking about Luka at his peak, which is right now, and Kevin Durant at his peak. We gotta get this clip. We gotta make sure the clip gets this. Would you rather Luka Dončić at his peak or Kevin Durant at his peak?
You know, Kevin Durant's a real good player and did some amazing things at his peak. But Luka Dončić has the Luka magic, but Luka's still getting better and is not quite top 20 player yet. So I have to go with Kevin Durant.
Luka,
Sorry.
I'm gonna say Luka does have 4 straight first team All NBAs, and he's been in top 10 in MVP voting over the last 4 years, and in this year he probably will end what, top 3 or 4, maybe 5, top 5 at the least, at the worst top 5.
Yeah, I know.
Luka Dončić right now, or prime James Harden.
Luka.
That was so fast.
It's Luka. It's for sure.
That
Luka.
was so.
I don't care how fast it was. It's for sure Luka. Luka now is better than prime James Harden.
James Harden that won MVP.
I don't care about that James Harden won MVP, dude.
James Harden that averaged like 40 for like an entire month.
Yeah, off of like 20 free throws per game.
Luke, you make it seem like Luka doesn't get free throws. Luka gets a lot of free throws too. Don't even
Luka Magic, baby. Luka Magic, baby.
Wow. Okay. Luka. Nah, that's probably not a fair one. I'm gonna say it anyway. Luka or Allen Iverson?
Luka. For sure. 100%. No doubt.
Wow. Okay. Luka or prime Tracy McGrady?
Luka Dončić for sure. No doubt about it.
Luka or prime Kawhi Leonard?
Now that's when it gets hard. I would have to go with prime.
Wait a minute. So prime Kawhi Leonard has a conversation, but prime Harden that averaged like that averaged like 35 for like 4 straight years doesn't even come close.
I want to say this. Luka's not a bad defender. All right. And if you look at the advanced statistics, they will also agree with me.
Nerd.
I was watching Luka clamp up Harden. Not last game because I think Harden went off last game, but 2 nights ago, I saw him clamping up Harden. I saw him going on Westbrook and clamping up. He was sitting in a chair. All right. Luka is not a bad defender. I'm tired of people saying that, giving him slander for that. It is not true. Play 2K, sim a whole season. Luka is on all NBA defensive team. I'm telling you.
Okay. I want to see where your head is at. Magic Johnson or Luka Dončić? Player for who is the better player? I'm not talking about who's better all time. Who's a better player? Magic Johnson or Luka?
Luka.
I'm also going to say Luka. And the old heads are going to crucify us for that. Luka Dončić is the better player than Magic Johnson. And if you don't believe
it all,
Luka could pass just like Magic. They call him Luka Magic for a reason. I mean, like it's in the, like Luka Magic for a reason. He can pass better than Magic, and he can score better than Magic. Well, I wouldn't say he can pass better than Magic.
Yeah, I don't know if he can pass better than Magic.
The passing is
comparable.
I would say the passing's like right there.
But he could definitely score better than.
He can score way better than Magic Johnson ever could because
was Magic Johnson really that good a defender? He was playing plumbers.
Playing ice cream drivers.
Yo, that's crazy.
Cause they're gonna hate us because they're like Magic Johnson. He averaged like 20 for a career, which is like great, but Luka averages like this is like his 3rd straight year of averaging like high 20s into his 30s.
32.
I'm saying, and Luka's only like 24, like so.
32, 8-8.
Literally, I think, and they're gonna hate us when we start saying, you know who, the guy that played down in Utah goes by the name of John Stockton. They're gonna hate us when we say Luka is
way better than John Stockton. Like insanely better.
They're gonna hate us that we said that we're saying this stuff. They're gonna be like, oh my god, look at your age.
All right, John Stockton to Luka Dončić is like Rondé Hollis Jefferson to Kawhi Leonard. Like that's literally what it is.
He said Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
I don't even know if he's still in the league. Probably not.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Yo, he's not. He's not. Yeah, I think Luka is definitely like in terms of prime Russell Westbrook or Luka Dončić.
Luka.
That's so fast. You're saying this stuff so fast. You make it seem like it's not even a conversation.
Westbrook shot terribly. His
Okay.
efficiency was terrible.
Thank you that somebody actually said that. I was like, yo, he shot terrible. And he was a turnover machine.
Literally.
But everybody was like, I'm like, yo, Russ. I'm like, guys, Russ had 5 turnovers this game. He had a triple double though. Guys, he shot 5 of 22. He had a triple double though. Oh my god. I'm like, he led the league in turnovers. Well, he averaged a triple double. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. But that's all I got in the media tonight. I gotta get to bed,
I feel you. You gotta get to work.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and get us to 150 subs, and we will keep pumping out content.
Yeah. If we get to 150 subs, Xavier will give out a free autographed Kobe Bryant jersey.
You know how much we sell a Kobe Bryant jersey for where I work at? Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna tell people where I work at.
He's gonna give away autograph signed from Game 6 of 2008 Finals by Kobe Bryant.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Subs.
I did not say that.
That's all it is. 150 subs.
No, if we get 150,000 subs, then I might. 150 subs? Nah, man.
Dude, that jersey is probably worth like maybe $200,000.
I would say game worn 2008 signed Kobe Bryant jersey. Jesus. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be here next week. See you.